the Oopsie Net. Of course, one Monday evening, I was sitting here around 7 p.m. expecting someone to start a net, and I figured the net controller was late, so I figured I'd start it up, only to find out a few minutes later there was no Monday night net. But there is now. I'd like to thank the owner of this repeater, the VE3ZOE Repeater, and that is Terry, VE3IQL. Thank you, Terry, for the use of this repeater. And it gets a fair amount of use now that it's working a little bit better. So thank you for that. And let's see, this is Monday, August 3rd, 2026, and it is also Civic Monday. And most people have the day off. Not everyone, but it's not a statutory holiday. But mind you, it's a holiday nonetheless. And so with that, let's see if there are any one and done stations who would like to check in, any portables, priority traffic. Please come now.
Bonsoir, Mr. Chuck. Bonsoir to Lamont, Mr. Chuck. I've had 3 grandkids over the last 2 nights, and I'm downright wore out. I don't even know if I'm going to have dinner tonight. I'm not tired, so but like, she's just upside down, right side up, knees on the back. Yeah, I'm hurting. Alright, everybody else, have a great evening. I'm out of here. Yes, Grandpa.
Okay, bonsoir, Monsieur Al. Thank you so much for checking in, sir, and go fill your belly up and then go and relax and rest those old bones. Okay, Al, thanks. Anything else?
I got to go check. The back is killing me. My little one, she's the knees in the back always get me, but yeah. I went and picked her up in bed there today. A pink one with a canopy. She got with it. So it was on my wife's mom's group. So yeah, should be good.
Oh, all right. Yeah, something new. I'm sure everyone will enjoy that. Okay, Al. Yeah, no, I just got a new four-legged furry friend here, and she keeps hiding from me. She'll eat the food when I give it to her, though. But yeah, she's taken a while to get used to me, and yeah, uh, and I'll pretty soon I'll be like you there, chasing the dog around and then getting tuckered out there, Al. Anyhow, bon appetit, Monsieur Al.
Yeah, I heard you talking. She loves your wife, though, I think.
Oh yeah, bonded. Well, actually, I was with the owner in the backyard with the dog. Then my wife come outside, and the dog went straight to her. And whenever she's around, she's always by her side. So either way, the dog's happy, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, love animals, love nature, so yeah, hopefully it all works out.
Yeah, yeah, and I just found out tonight she's a food thief. I made myself a frozen pizza, Al, and I had 3 pieces that I hadn't eaten yet, and I was going to finish them off, but I figured, oh, I'll go and make her supper. While I'm making her supper, the dog got up on my chair and ate 3 pieces of pizza, and then came in the kitchen and I fed her. And with a valid amateur license who would like to check in, please come now.
Victor Echo 3, Kilo Delta Tango.
Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November.
All right, 2 more there, Kilo Delta Tango and Sierra Mike November. Geez, Noel, your antenna's getting out really good tonight. VE3KDT.
VE3KDT, yeah, I'd like to say it's the length that's covering it, but that would be a lie. No, just visiting here. I was bribed to come down for some steak and manual labor, so it worked. The food was all that was really needed, and even some beverages too. So yeah, just having a good evening. Managed to get away from getting the kiddos settled for a second there. So actually have a minute to say hi. Congratulations on the new puppy there. Curious, I haven't heard a name yet. You got one in the works yet?
Oh yeah, yeah. She's already has a name. She's 5 years old already, and her name's Rosie. It seems to be a popular name for female dogs. So yeah, I mean she's already had it for 5 years, so we're gonna keep it.
Oh, well, hello to Rosie if she's around by your feet there.
No.
I was saying hi to the net controller in London who usually has some chirping behind him. So there was a direct message from myself to Bravo India Romeo Delta, and got to kind of say the same thing. So yeah, welcome to the crew there to Rosie. But yeah, that's about kind of all I have. I'll be listening along. If there's anything else, I guess.
All right, Noel. Yeah, very good. And sounding good there. Are you in a mobile right now?
No, actually, over with VA3RUA, it's his place. But yeah, using his antenna, but my radio, and I think actually his mixed mash of everything. So my radio from the car, which is also my base station, his base antenna, his power. So it seems to be working good. I'm thinking, or unless you have a complaint.
No, no, it's just it's funny now that you mention RUA. Uh it always sounds like his station is outdoors. Maybe he is outside sometimes, I don't know. It just it's the feeling what I hear.
Absolutely, it is outside. Kind of a little gazebo sunshade. The way the prevailing the as the sun goes down and everything, it blasts right in our face. So he made himself a little shade for everything, and kind of where we bring the radio out. It's not out here all the time. So if anyone gets any ideas, they're not going to find anything. But yeah, so we're outside here, and if you hear the fan in the background, that would be the big AC.
All right, so my ears were telling me the truth. Okay, very good. Well, sounding good, and hello to Ray and everyone else who's listening. Thanks for uh, the hello for the new pooch there. She's not here. She's upstairs right now. But thank you. And do you have anything else, Noel?
I'm sure I'll have some sort of off-color comment to make at some point, but I need a little more inspiration, so I guess we'll just pass her down the line, and I'll see about trying to sneak in there at the end.
Okay, anytime, Noel. Not a problem. And so, hello to VE3 India Uniform Kilowatt who checked in on Max Stream, forgive me, and that's VA3IMW on YouTube, and click on the live button. And I see Wayne has checked in, VA3FMB. Good evening, Wayne. Thank you for checking in. And who else? Steel City Coach. Apparently, I have to make some adjustments. My CPU is running uh, pretty high right now for some reason. Maybe I've got everything set on 4K. I don't know. But we'll go with it and see how we make out. Okay, let's go to VE3 Sierra Mike November. Matt, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck. Good evening, everyone on the net and on the stream. Just wanted to come in and say hello to everyone. I had a great weekend camping and back in town now, hanging out at work because the alarm went off.
Oh dear. Good thing you weren't still or on your way back from camp right now, eh? Uh, yeah. Okay. Everything all right?
Yeah, luckily I was close by, and yeah, everything's okay. We have one door that's missing the weather strip along the bottom, and I think squirrels get in and run around and run out and set the alarm off. So all the doors are locked, all the windows are fine, everything looks normal. Someone left all the lights on, but that's pretty normal around here. Other than that, it's all good.
Yeah, squirrels are in the rodent family, right? And so, you know what they say is that if a rodent, or pretty much any animal for that matter, if it can fit its head through the hole, the rest of the body will go. And yeah, it's been proven. Like if you look at a squirrel, they look big, but they're not really that big. They squish down pretty good. Some of them are big though, mind you. But yeah, if they can fit their head in there, the body will follow. So I'm not surprised if that was probably the issue. I think we've had some digging at our front, or I mean, our back door there at the base of the step where you come into the house. They've been digging at that. I'm gonna have to fill that in with some filler there and soon.
Ditto.
Yeah, that can happen. They're coming in and they smell food or smell something yummy, and they'll try and get in. We deal with that with campers too. But I'll let you carry on, Chuck. Thanks for picking me up, and I'll be here for a few minutes listening, and then flip into the other net, and maybe back and forth, and say 7-3 now.
Okay, Matt, very good, and welcome back. Glad you enjoyed yourself for the long weekend. And yeah, tomorrow back at it. Okay, so I heard a ditto in there. Who is that?
Nobody, can't prove
Okay, ditto. Yeah, yeah. You see, I'm guilty for having that happen to me because you see, they know where the peanuts come from, and it's behind that rectangle thing called the door. So if we can get in there, we can get more peanuts. So it's my own fault. Alrighty then. So I see Victor Echo 3, Quebec uniform checking in. Scott, good evening. I will add you to the log as well as Mark, Mad Max Mark, VA3 MHV. Good evening. So, with that, let's see who else is there would like to check in to the Monday night accidental net. Please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Bravo Tango.
Victor Echo 3, Zulu Juliet Charlie.
All right, two more there, BT and ZJC. Let's bring in Albert, VA3 Bravo Tango.
Hi, good evening, Chuck, and everybody on frequency. Not too much on my end to report. Just up at the cottage for most of the weekend. Got back there yesterday, as you know, when I was trying to get a hold of you. Actually, the ZOE is actually reaching up as far as the 400 there. I can hear it, but I guess I can't get into it. But anyways, yeah, it's definitely working, that's for sure. But other than that, just been busy around the house here, catching up on a few things, and heading back up to Barrie there tomorrow morning. I'll hand it back over to you there, Chuck, VA3BT.
Oh yeah, very good, Albert. that's a good sign, eh? If you can hear the repeater but you can't hold it very well, that means it's getting out pretty good.
Yeah, like I was saying, I like just before I got into the 407 or the 401, whichever, I was picking it up there. It's kind of a higher elevation too, right? So, but it definitely picked it up there in bits and pieces along the 407 there. But definitely can hear it. But yeah, it looks like I was struggling to get into it.
Yeah, right on, right on. Well, I'm glad you had a nice long. Where'd you go for the weekend there, Albert?
Just up to my mom's cottage up in Halliburton there. I figured I was in Barrie anyways. It's a 3-hour drive from Hamilton, so I figured just drive from Barrie after work straight up there and then headed back there yesterday.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I just I was scanning 40 meters earlier, and I was listening to this guy in the States, and all of a sudden Tom VE3 MQ uh, keys up there, and he's out at his campground, and he was checking in through there. So I had a high noise floor. I didn't hear him uh, really clear, but I could hear him. So yeah, I wonder if he'll check in tonight on Rick's net. VE3BK will be on at 8 p.m. For the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HF net on 7.150 megahertz. Anyhow, Albert, thank you for your check-in, sir. Anything else?
No, we'll be sitting here listening along to the net there. VA3BT.
All right, so we'll move over and say hello to VE3ZJC. Jason, come on in.
That's VE3ZJC. Good evening, Chuck, and everybody else on net and on YouTube. Been a minute since I had a moment to check in to any of the local nets, and just happened to have a few minutes. I've been listening along for a bit. Finally had 30 seconds actually into the mic and push a button. So I can come in and say hi to everybody. Did try and get back, but air back there parked earlier today. Yes, where he was, right off the end of my engine. Barely hear him. 40 meters. He's going to make the effort in there. Because I don't think I can. Anyway, listen along. I'll send it back to you, Chuck.
Okay, very good. Jason, thanks for checking in there. You were stronger at the beginning. Well, actually, when you first gave your call sign, you were stronger than when you actually came back to me. And then at the end of your conversation, of course, you got stronger into the repeater, I think. But nonetheless, yeah, I didn't hunt anybody today. I couldn't hear anyone anywhere. The bands were horrible. I'm surprised I haven't heard anybody else mention, but probably because it's a long weekend, not a lot of people have been on the radio. So yeah. All right, Jason. How's uh, the cement pouring going on?
Well, the first round of cement pouring is definitely behind me, and still don't have that tower up yet. It is currently lying in the grass. I am 92% of the way through fixing the vertical that's going to go on the top of that, and hoping at some point this week the wife and I will get it vertical and no pun intended, and we'll get some additional distance here. As for the other concrete that needs pouring, the hole needs to be dug first, the tower needs to be bought. For the HF stuff, haven't done anything on that front. Haven't done anything worth spending the time or money on. So just an end-fed, kind of porting towards Europe, vertical for HF coming soon, and yeah, we're done with back-breaking labor out here, my friend.
All right, so it's official. Jason and his wife will be having a erection party anytime now. Let us know how that works out there, Jason.
And of course you had to take it there. I said no pun intended. It was all about antennas, nothing else.
Yeah, but you know, the 8-year-old or 12-year-old and a lot of us just have to come out. Anyhow, thanks so much for checking in, Jason. Please say hello to the missus for me. And thanks again. Anything else?
Sure, he said thanks for doing it, Chuck. Hey, see you back to that.
Okay, very good, Jason. So we'll clear with VE3ZJZ. And now that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Monday night Oopsie Net. Please come now.
Hello, Mike, Quebec. VA3IMW.
All right, so I heard Kilo Mike Quebec was #1, and I think he doubled with someone, and then I heard Mac IMW. Is there anyone else? Ah, okay, I get it. All right, so let's bring in Mike, VE3 Kilo Mike Quebec. How was your weekend, Mike?
Yeah, good evening, Chuck, and everybody else on the net this evening. Doing okay. Don't get on this net very often, but I was down in the shack scanning the bands, heard you on, so here I am. Anyway, doing good today, certainly with the nice weather. Geez, blue sky, nice clouds in the sky. Couldn't ask for a better day. Of course, that kind of contrasts pretty strongly with what we had yesterday with the rain. But, you know, we needed the rain. Certainly, the farmers around this part of the province needed it. But I got to say, the folks down Niagara way, from what I hear, they've really got walloped with an awful lot of rain. Too much, to the point where it's taken out a lot of their crops and a lot of flooding.
Yeah.
And I really feel for them. That's too much. And certainly a lot of pain for that. But yeah, the weather today was nice and had a chance to get out, do a little bit, not much, but just to get out of the house and drive around. Nice to see that the roads weren't busy. Not an awful lot of people out on the road, but that was okay. How about yourself? How's your day been there, Chuck?
Well, hello there, Mike, and yeah, thanks for asking. Doing well. I actually had a procedure done at the pain clinic for my back there, because the first one or the last one they did was hurting me so much I could barely stand. And so this second round there seems to have done the trick. So looks like I'll be enjoying the rest of the summer with less back pain than normal. So that's a plus. And this weekend we also got possession of uh, a dog. She's a rescue. She's a 5-year-old Cockapoo, a Cocker Spaniel poodle, and she had to be rehomed because of nipping with a baby and young children. So, um, yeah, she's getting acclimated to everything around the property here, and boy, she took a immediate liking to my wife. And so that's good that she's not, very nervous. She's taken to her. She's nervous around me, but that's okay. It take time. And if it was a boy, things might be different. But oh boy, what a sweet looking dog.
Well, Chuck, that's really good news. I'm really happy for you because I know a few months back there you lost your beloved dog, and I know that was painful for you. And I'm sure you still, you don't forget. But good to hear that you got another little one there that can brighten, your day and that of your wife. I'm really glad to hear that. And just also on your back, I know you've been going through that on the nets. I know you've mentioned that from time to time. You go in there every few months or whatever it is to have that procedure. But I feel for you on that. I don't have certainly what you have, but I've been going through for the last few months a lot of pain in my pelvic area, both sides, particularly on my right side into my hip, to the point where it's excruciating at times. And that added to some osteoarthritis in my knees. So it's a little difficult sometimes walking around, and for that reason, I did not go to the Ontario Hamfest up in Milton. I just did not want to do that because sometimes it's a struggle. And, I guess that's the way it is. I've been through some physio and this and that, x-rays, all this sort of stuff. Doesn't seem to show anything prominent of it or, remarkable or anything, but that's, I guess, something I got to get figured out with the doctors. It's kind of debilitating. So anyway, that's my story. Anyway, back to you there, Chuck. VE3KMQ.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me mention it before, but I recently got a walker to help me get get around as my hips would just start like burning from too much exercise, and so I have to stop walking. And before, when I was using a cane, I would just stand there because there'd be nothing around me to sit down on, so I'd have to stand and rest and then take off. So someone here on the air, VA3RUA, was kind enough to donate one that he was not using, and it's a big help, Mike. If you ever want to consider a helper, those little walkers, they're great.
Yeah, I imagine they would be. My wife and I were in one of the thrift shops 2 or 3 days ago, and we saw some of those walkers used, obviously. And, the thought crossed my mind. I said, geez, I surely cannot be ready for one of these, can I? Well, I don't know. It could be, 2, 3 years down the road, I could be finding myself with one of them, the way I feel. So who knows? But I know they're probably a great thing for, being able to assist walking there, Chuck. Anyway, listen, I won't hold it. Thank you for picking me up. And I'll try and make a mental note at least to try and check in here once in a while. But anyway, have a good net, and we'll look for you next time there, Chuck. VA3CJZ, VE3KMQ.
Okay, very good, Mike. Thanks again. Sounds like you had a pretty good long weekend there. I mean, other than the torrential rain, but like you mentioned, the farmers do need it. That's for sure. And so, thanks again, Mike. I want to say hello to Tom, VE3MQ, who has joined us on the YouTube stream. I forgot to see you. I didn't see you up until now, so hello, Tom. I don't know if you heard me mention. I heard you earlier on 40 meters. I think it was 7142. I just happened to be sitting there listening to the guy, and then VE3MQ. And so, yeah, I heard you there, Tom. Very good. You're in the log. All right, so let's see. That does clear my list. Let's see who else is out there would like to stop by and bring in. Let's bring in Mac first. Almost, Mac. VA3 India Mike Whiskey.
Oopsie. That's what it's all about. Good evening, Chuck, and everybody else. Happy Monday. Buonasera a tutti. I'll have to shed that Italian stuff real quick. I'm sure it won't go over well with the people I'm going to talk to in the upcoming week. Anyways, today marks the end of the long weekend, but on a whim, I did pop out to Brantford earlier today, activated the Bell Homestead and the, oh goodness gracious, Her Majesty's St. Paul's Among the Mohawks chapel. I gotta say that the first activation went really good. The other one, well, it was a little tough. Anyways, we got it done. Both activated and logs uploaded, but yeah, 20 meters has been absolutely weird this afternoon. You might as well just say it's too much crackle for my eardrums anyways, and no filters that I've been able to find has been able to reconcile that, but nonetheless, a couple activations in the log today, so it's all good. Do have one other piece of information let me drop. We don't want to time anything out. Anyways, I found Whiskey 1 Kilo Oscar. The Malafant resulting from our group activation at Christie Conservation Area. Whiskey 1 Kilo Oscar was working us. Was the last call that we took before we packed up our gear and headed home. And Whiskey 1 Kilo Oscar is the club call sign of the Burlington, Vermont Amateur Radio Club. So I managed to scoop up a couple of email addresses and sent them some messages to say, hey guys, 2 weeks ago, you apparently made some park-to-park contacts. You haven't submitted your logs to the POTA website, and nobody has seen evidence of logs being uploaded. So I'm that guy. If you're going to mess with our activators, you don't want to be messing with me. Anyways, it's all good. We'll see what kind of response we get from those guys. Thanks for doing this one, Chuck, and I'll turn it back to you.
All right, very good. Mac, as you were talking, I looked him up in my QRZ logbook, and he's in there twice. And the last time was on July 19th. Okay. Yeah, very good. Uh, friendly reminder, right? Okay.
Well, if you remember when Kevin and I were waiting for Newfoundland to fulfill our worked all provinces, I actually caught the guy on the air and called him out and said, hey, we made contact with you 2.5 weeks ago. When are you going to upload your logs? Oh my God, I left my laptop in my truck. I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, so I'm that guy.
My dog ate my laptop. Well, I guess if you got a big dog, it's possible.
That could be the case, but you better have a pencil and paper and get your logs in nonetheless, because this guy is not going to be letting up. I'll be like a dog on a bone.
Yeah, can't leave any blanks. All right. Interesting, Mac. Very good, very good. All right. And so let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't, well, I didn't know you were on, or I would have tried to listen for you there, Mac. But when I did listen earlier today, it was pretty noisy, pretty rough. So, plus, dealing with the new dog and that, I'm kind of busy. Uh, Busy, then I'm not. Busy, then I'm not. Busy, then I'm not. You get it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I did hear Jason say that he tried listening for me. Band conditions were not the best today, but at least the 40-meter portion of the Bell Homestead activation went really lickety-split and quick. The tough one was the St. Paul's among the Mohawks. That was a little later in the day, and neither 40 meters or 20 meters was working really well. But we managed to get it done, and hoping that band conditions improve. Obviously, that's what we say all the time, but I guess we just better get used to what's happening right now and take what Mother Nature gives us.
Comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
VE3ZOE. Mac, next time you're in my backyard, try hitting me up. We can have you over for a couple of cold hot chocolates.
All right, QSL, thanks. Jason, I'll probably going to need a grid square to track you down, but thanks for the invite.
Anytime, buddy.
All right, there you go. Hot chocolates at Jason's place. You heard him. Okay, very good, Mac. Very interesting. So that's Alexander Graham Bell's house in Brantford, right?
Yep, that was the first activation, and then the second one was Her Majesty's / St. Paul's Chapel of the Mohawks.
Yeah, I did hear both of them. I just wanted to make sure that it was in fact Alexander Graham Bell's house there. You know what? Practically I actually lived in Brantford every spring, but I never got the chance to go see that. So uh, um, yeah, I'm gonna have to go and check that out myself, I think, if we can there. At some time, it's on the bucket list. I would recommend to go. You can tour that place, right?
Yes, you can. And you can bring your fancy radio with you, with your supplementary battery, and activate it because it's a bona fide park location.
Yeah, there you go. And if you have a handheld that does HF, like a Kenwood, then you're all set.
I only know one guy that's been buying up the market on Kenwoods, and I haven't heard him on tonight, but no. The Yaesu radio performed admirably for both activations. The 891, I gotta say, is a nice stout, slim, trim, and lean activating machine.
All right, very good, very good. Yes, I'm a big fan of Yaesu. Okay, Mac, thank you so much for your check-in. Let's see if there's anyone else out there who would like to check into the Monday night Oopsie Net. Please come now.
Victor Echo 3, Edward King John. VA3CJZ.
Okay, I heard two stations there, EKJ and NFG. Is there anyone else?
Victor Echo 3, India Uniform Kilowatt.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
All right, India Uniform Kilowatt and Mike Hotel Victor. I thought I heard that raspy IUK voice just squeaking in there with the other guys. So, all right, let's bring in William, VE3EKJ.
Okay, fine. Evening, Chuck. And I thought I'd say it a little different, a little more formal tonight, but you recognized it, no problem. And, not a heck of a lot new here. I don't seem to get much done, but I'm always scooting all over the flippin' place. supposed to be wet all today, like yesterday, and then, it's not surprising, the weather people, as we know, were dead wrong. So today was a beautiful day, so I can see why there'd be people out activating. And, I've just finished up chatting away with Mum. She's hale and hearty. And a weekend after this one, she's got a birthday coming up. We'll be having a party for her at my brother's down in Grimsby. He's got a lovely place in a new survey just tucked in right into the escarpment. In his backyard, there's all kinds of trees and everything, and there's raccoons and deer and everything else. And I suggested he could have a big discount on meat for the freezer next winter, but everybody seemed to be horrified at the idea, Chuck. I don't know, I might have offended them.
Horrified about what?
Venison.
Oh yeah, so I used to make the best beef jerky um, at home, and this is years ago. And someone gave me a bunch of deer to turn into jerky. I let that marinate in my special sauce there for 2 days, and then smoked it. And oh man, did it ever turn out good.
Yeah, I've never been hunting myself. Never owned a rifle. Never had the opportunity, but I've had friends. And when I was a teenager, my best friend, his dad, and his two boys, they went out on a moose hunting expedition, and they caught one. And shortly thereafter, they had me over for supper. So it was the first and only time I ever had moose. But oh, I tell you, Chuck, it was unbelievably good. They cut it into steaks about an inch thick. And it was like the most tender roast beef I'd have ever had. You could cut it with your fork. And oh, I've never forgotten.
Oh, Bill, my grandmother um, used to have boarders in her house. She lived in Ottawa, so she had a lot of university students and different kinds of people, eh? And her fridge in the fall always she had deer, she had moose, and she had bear. And I'd say, "What's that?" "Oh, that's moose." "Oh, yeah. What's that?" "Oh, that's bear." And so, yeah, she always got some given to her by the people that lived with her, right?
Oh, she had a lucky household for that, I'll tell you. We used to, wasn't that long ago that people, were glad to have, hunting meat and ate a lot of things, like bear and like mooses and deer and everything. Now, all anybody ever thinks we're supposed to eat is what's wrapped in plastic and found in the supermarket.
Yeah, that's like people say, I'm not buying this, I'm not buying those steaks. Someone killed an animal. And then the person next to him goes, well, how else do you get meat? But anyways, I probably said the joke wrong, but you get the gist of it. Anyhow, Bill, I'm going to move along here, so I'm going to say thank you so much for checking in. Don't forget, folks, there are other nets going on. It is Monday night, and right now we also have the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club UHF VHF net going on at 8 p.m. on 7.150. VE3BK will be hosting the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club HF net from 8 till 9 on 7150. And don't forget, Chris, VE3 RWJ has a net at 8 p.m. as well on the Burlington repeater, the VE3RSB repeater, called the Sounds Good Net. Anything related to sound, and that's what Chris talks about. If I missed anything, does anyone have any? Well, hang on. Let me bring in the other party that's waiting there. I'm getting ahead of myself. VA3NFG, and then Bill.
Good evening, Chuck, and to everybody on net. Yeah, it was a fabulous day today. However, I ended up sleeping in today, so, I wasn't able to get out this morning, but I must have needed the sleep, so I'm glad I'm refreshed. So, what else going on today? I did get out today. Had a couple errands I had to run earlier this afternoon, and that was about it. Came home, had some dinner, and now I'm just chilling before I have an early night and get up and go to work tomorrow and do it all over again. That's about it there, Chuck. Back to you, VA3CJZ, VA3NFG.
All right, Steve. Yes, UV was 9 today, really high, and I could tell because once I stepped out of the shade into the direct sun for any length of time there, it felt pretty strong. I had to put some waterproofing uh, on something that started to leak there, and I was out in the direct sun doing that, and yeah, that was our bird bath. There was a crack in the base, and so water was leaking out. So hopefully it'll cure overnight, and tomorrow I'll fill it up and see if it leaks. Very good, Steve. Glad you enjoyed yourself, even though you said you slept in. But hey, uh, if you don't sleep in all the time, then that means you needed it. So no worries there, buddy. I actually got up on time, which is around 9 a.m., and I even snuck in a half hour old man nap there, so I'm good to go. Anything else there, Steve?
No, that's about it. No, the dog didn't get you up at 6 a.m.?
No, but my wife wakes up in very, very early in the morning to go to the bathroom, and sometimes I do too. So if it's not her, it's me that gets up at that time to let the dog out.
Oh, yeah. Righto. Okay. Yep, very good. No, that'll be all, Chuck. I think Bill's behind me there. The one with the raspy voice. Back to you, Chuck.
Yeah. I'd like to think that I've got pretty good hearing still, Steve. And it's bad enough my vision's going, my body's going. So anyways, uh, yeah, uh, especially when you got earbuds in, man, you can hear pretty good. It's just like headphones, right? All right, Steve, thanks again, buddy. Have a great rest of the evening, and we'll catch you on the DMR. Take care. So let's bring in VE3 India Uniform Kilowatt.
Yeah, good evening, Chuck. Good evening to everyone on net. Not too much to report here. Quiet day. Mac, when I was working him this morning, his signal was like going from virtually nothing back up to 5.7 and down to nothing. So it's a little bit difficult to work him, but I did get him on 40. Didn't look for him on any of the other bands, but I didn't look for him when he was at at Mohawk Chapel there. 3 parks I want to eventually get worked. That's Brantford's my old stopping ground, so I'd like to get up there one day and get to all 3 of the parks in that area. Other than that, Chuck, not too much going on here. Thanks for doing it. Back to you.
All right, Bill. Yeah, the space weather lady had a red shirt on there when I last posted her video. So I knew we were going to get it over the weekend. And it usually lasts 2 to 3 days, depending on how severe it is. But I think things are going to pick up tomorrow, radio-wise, hopefully. And, summers are generally tough. Things pick up in the fall. And so right now there's a lot of 10 meter and 6 meter sporadic E happening. So if you have those capabilities there, check those out. All right, Bill, thanks again for your check-in, sir. Have a great rest of the evening. Do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, just one comment. I haven't been doing too well on the higher bands lately, but last night was interesting on 40 meters, even though the excuse page didn't look good. I think it was around 10:30. I just happened to turn the radio on before I went to bed and managed to get New Mexico and Missouri. So that was kind of interesting.
New Mexico and Missouri. Okay, yeah. I've been to both those states, actually on a train. No, I did drive through there too. I hitchhiked all the way from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to San Diego. But anyways, and then on the way back from LA to Toronto, I got to go through quite a few states there too. Anyways, Bill, very good, very good. Yeah, it wasn't great, man. I couldn't even hear anybody on uh, the uh, the nickel belt net there on 7250. Usually I can hear them pretty good, but not today. So that was a sign. All right, Bill, thanks again for checking in. And so with that, that clears my list. Is there anyone else out there wishing to check in to the Lake Ontario Radio Club Monday night accidental net? Please come now.
VA3MHP, Chuck.
Oh, yeah, I am so sorry, Mark. Uh, I didn't write you down on my log after Bill because you were already four numbers up before him in my log. I already put you in the log when I saw you check in on the YouTube chat there, Mark. I'm sorry. Come on in.
No worries, Chuck. I figured it was a lot to keep track of tonight. Pretty busy night. Good evening, Chuck. Everyone on the net as well as following along on YouTube. Didn't do a lot today, Chuck. Boy, I haven't had dinner yet, and you guys talking about that food has really got me salivating. I did have a venison sausage once. A coworker, I think, when I was at the airport or back around that time, gave me some venison sausage once. Was quite tasty, as I recall.
Oh, yeah.
A little on the spicy side, a little gamey, but very nice
Yeah.
to eat. I really enjoyed it. All I did today, Chuck, work on my equipment here at home. Just took it easy. I still run battery power like you, so I put in some Anderson power poles so I can sever that line if I want to take this little radio in the vehicle. And I did order another, so that's the plan. I'm going to put one of these in the vehicle. And then I played around with Chirp. I got Chirp downloaded on my laptop and downloaded the program file. So when the new one arrives, hopefully we can load her up. Anyway, I've just been listening along and enjoying, Chuck. Glad to hear things are going okay with Rosie. I'm sure there's an adjustment period there, like you say. So thank you for doing it, and I'll go back to you, Chuck, VA3MHP. You don't say. Well, I guess you can't be leaving food out for her. I don't know. All part of the adjustment, I suppose. I don't know what to tell you, Chuck. That's funny, though. I hope you found something else to eat.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I took the mic off there for the YouTube stream. Sorry. I was telling Mark that my new dog, Rosie, is a pizza thief. While I was preparing her dinner, which was kibble and soft mixed in, uh, and then so I give her food, and then I go out of the kitchen, go to the dining room, and I had 3 pieces of pizza on the table, and she ate them while I was preparing her supper. Now she still had room to eat her entire dinner, so she could eat. But hey, you know what? It's uh, it's my fault, right? So now we know, and yeah, um, so it's all good. Anyways, Mark, glad you got some stuff worked on there with the Anderson power poles and that. Yeah, I uh, I have one more project I have to do, and I might just wait till the fall. I have to put these roof mounts on my solar panel so that I'm not going out midday and turning the panel around to face where the sun is. You know, and that way I can just mount it on the roof and it'll just stay there. I won't have to move it.
Roger that. I'm hoping to get out at least once more with Steve, maybe a bunch of times. But we were going to go today, but we didn't get moving. So I needed a down day, and it sounds like he did too. So anyway, Chuck, thank you for doing it. I'll let you see if anyone else is lurking out there. Back to net control, VA3CJZ, VA3MHV.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mark. And so I'm not even sure if Rick is doing the net right now. It just turned 8 o'clock, and I don't see the needle pinning me at 20, or at least at 20 over. So maybe he's taking the day off, civic holiday there. So I don't know. So we'll clear with Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor, and let's see if there's anyone else out there wishing to check in to the Monday Night Net. All right, this is last call. Who would like to be last in the log? So far, I've got 14 check-ins tonight. If I could have added Steel City Coach with a call sign, that would have made 15. But thank you all so much for checking in with me tonight. Check back with us tomorrow night. I'm not sure who's doing the net tomorrow, but we'll figure it out at 7 p.m. right here on the ZOE Repeater. And Mac will be streaming that net, and that is VA3IMW. Search that on YouTube, and you'll be golden. All right, last call. Okay, that's a wrap. Thank you all again so much. Have a great rest of the evening. And that's okay, Steel City Coach. I know. Maybe one day. But it's great having you aboard with us there, Coach. Have a great one. Everyone, have a great rest of the evening, what's left of the civic holiday, and we'll talk to you again down the log. Until then, be safe. And be kind to one another. This is VA3CJZ saying so long for now.
VE3, itchy under the knees. VE3, every kind of junk.
All right, let's see what else is going on. I'm now transitioning over to the 7.150 megahertz, looking for VE3BK. I think I may have found him. Probably right here.
Okay, I'm not sure we're going to be streaming. It is a holiday weekend, and normally
There he
we
is.
stream as well there, but I'm not sure Chuck is available there at this time, man. Hopefully he will find us here and let us know how he's making out, if he is in fact streaming us here. So anyway, we're on 7153 this time, and we're going to stay here and until those other people clear up. And anyway, we'll see how it works out here. So being a holiday weekend, there may not be that many people checking in, and we shall see if there's anybody. This is VE3 Bravo Kilowatt.
VA3CJZ.
Okay, I think I heard somebody in there, but I didn't quite get the call there for the noise there. Try it again.
Victor Echo 3, Kilo, Mike, Quebec.
Oh, yeah, I got you perfect. You found us anyway. VE3, Kilo, Mike, Quebec. How you doing there? And how did you do any 1010 on the weekend there, over?
VE3BK, VE3KMQ, good evening, Rick. No, in answer to your question, I didn't. I was doing other things, and I guess I kind of forgot, to be honest. But no, I didn't. How about yourself? Did you try it out?
No, I didn't do any either. I checked 10 meters once when it was started, and of course it was dead. So I never did go back and check again, so I don't
All right,
know whether
we're
it
now
was open or
listening
not.
to the
And
Hamilton
I know the
Amateur Radio
weekend
Club
before,
HFnet with Rick,
it was good.
VE3BK.
So they had 10 meters was open on and off all weekend. So, hopefully it was that good for him, but I don't know if it was or not. But I didn't go back. Yeah, anyway, you still there?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize you turned it over to me there, Rick. Yeah, still here. You got a good copy of me. You're 20 over. Always a good signal. I'm on the fan dipole this evening, so a good copy on you. And I got about a S9 noise floor, so fairly noisy, but hear well about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to there. And yeah, there is somebody else in there. They were about half a kc below 150, I believe. And I don't know if there's somebody else in there right now or not. Somebody else in there, go ahead.
Yeah, VE3, Mexico, Quebec. Good evening, Tom. VE3KMQ. I've got you 10 over in the Burlington, and not as strong as Rick, of course, but I guess you're down on Lake Erie, I think. But as I said, about 10 over S9, fairly good signal back in. Yeah, okay, very good. Looks like you're enjoying the nice summer weather we're having on this civic holiday. So how long are you out there for? Just a day or two or a week? How long? QSL on the 20 over, Tom. Thank you for that signal report. As I mentioned to Rick there, I'm running 100 watts at barefoot into a fan dipole, which is my go-to antenna. And one of the legs is, of course, for 40. So I'm sure it's more or less directly your way. So glad to hear I'm getting out to you. Okay, I guess I'll swing it back to you just for a second, and then get this to go back there to Rick. VE3MQ, VE3KMQ.
122 millimeters of rain over the Maybach. It was terrible out here last night, guys.
Wow, that's a lot of rain. I don't know how much we had here in the Hamilton-Burlington area, but it did come down pretty much most of the day. It was a good rain, and I'm sure the farmers really liked it. But anyway, that's a lot of rain there, Tom, but hopefully you didn't get too wet. I guess that's at least a little bit of entertainment with the TV there, but glad you're enjoying yourself there, Tom. Okay, maybe we should go back there to Rick. VE3BK, VE3KMQ, over to you.
Yeah, it's like home away from home. There you can sit and watch the TV while you're camping. Oh boy. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's not what we called camper way back when, but I know things have got a lot better. And now they have like it's almost like a motorhome for sure. But anyway, Tom's coming in a lot better here. Yeah, he was in there before the hour, top of the hour, and somebody else got on the frequency there, and I was getting noise. And I couldn't hear him too well. So I actually heard him in there when you were talking. He was talking, so I thought that sounded like Tom. But anyway, yeah. So that's good. He got you. That's strong. That's good. How strong am I out there, Tom? Over. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So yeah, I think Mike is higher up there. So who'd you say was with you, Scott? Yeah, Roger. Okay, that's good. Okay, anyway, did you ever get any resolution with that extension cord going over to the weekend camper? Did you get any resolution on that? Oh, yeah, yeah, he'll be back, but probably in a different spot. Do it to somebody else. Oh, well. Okay, anyway, Mike, so what's going on with you? Anything, have you been doing anything? And did you do anything special for today's holiday there, over?
Not really. We did manage to get out, the wife and I, for a little bit of a drive, just locally. It was really nice to see the roads weren't that busy, you know, around town. But I got out, had a bit of lunch, and I was surprised to see that there were that many places open. Of course, the government stuff, liquor stores and all that, beer stores are not open, but certainly all the grocery stores and small shops, restaurants were all open. But anyway, we did stop into a garden center, the Terra Garden Center up our way, and needed to get a decent-sized flower pot for the wife's got one of these plants that's just it's overgrown, the pot that it's in, so we need to get a big one. So we managed to get one on sale. How about that, eh? It was half price, so I guess that was a great day.
Yeah, especially when you didn't plan that. You probably didn't plan on buying that pot today. Well, maybe you did, I don't know. Yeah, but you never know which stores are going to be open. And with it being a holiday, you know, sometimes they're open, sometimes they're not. And I think, you know, some of them take advantage of the holiday and some don't. But anyway, no, I was going to say that being retired one day is the same as the next almost. So, but Hey, when you notice that the roads are not very busy, and it means a lot of people were probably just staying at home and relaxing there, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was. I know they probably had events going on in the parks and stuff like that, some of the community events, but I didn't join in on anything like that. Just, you know, as I said, went out for a little bit and then came back home. I wanted to do some stuff around the yard. I did in the late afternoon. It was still pretty warm, but I managed to get it done. I've got this really long hedge on my side of my house. I'm on a corner, as I think I might have told you before. It's a fairly old house, and there's a really, really long hedge. It's about 100 feet on one side. So a lot of the leaves from these maple trees, when they fall, last fall in the autumn, they get stuck in the hedge, and of course it takes a few months over the winter for those leaves to find their way down to the ground. So they've been looking pretty unsightly, and I finally got around to raking them out. Didn't take an awful long time, but you know, I had to come in and have a huge drink of water. I'll tell you, to cool down. But that was late in the afternoon, so I guess that's one little bit of work I did on what should have been a holiday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, the only work I did today, I guess you'd call it work, was doing an adjustment on the TV thing there. I had to replace the cord. Well, I didn't have to. I wanted to because I thought it was too short, and turned out that it was pretty much the same length as the one I put in, and then I had to readjust that. But it's the remotes, they're very sensitive. If you can't have the front of the unit that you're trying to talk to with the remote, it's got to be right out there. So, you know, this was partially hidden and was giving me trouble, so I had to pull that out, and one thing led to another, and you end up with it not working, and oh boy. Yeah, sometimes, you know, some of these TVs, I got a smart TV, and sometimes if you have something disconnected, it does not come back right away. TV has to recognize it. Anyway, well, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, okay, Mike, and well, it sounds like you had a good day anyway, and so that's a good thing. And with all that rain, I guess you know, Tom was stuck inside there watching TV. But yeah, so Tom, if you're still there, yeah, the hydro went out while you were there, and does the battery run the air conditioner over?
No, it didn't run the air conditioner, no. It went only out about 45 minutes, I guess.
Oh, well, that was lucky. That was lucky. At least it wasn't out for that long. But I wonder what the battery backup does for you. It does lights. It doesn't do the TV then, I guess.
No, it don't even bother the TV.
Okay, is that TV you got, is that hooked up through the internet there? Is it a smart TV? Okay, well, that's pretty good there. So I've had good luck with my smart TV too, and yeah, I couldn't believe how well it works on Wi-Fi. Okay, anyway, let's see if anybody else is there. I was hoping Mac would probably, he's back from Australia, and but you know, being a holiday, he might not be on here. So I wonder if Mac is listening or anybody else is listening. Go ahead, check in.
Victor Echo 3 Hotel Alpha Bravo.
Okay, VE3 Hotel Alpha Bravo. Great signal. You're coming in great here. Go ahead.
Good evening. The name here is Ron. I checked in with you a couple of weeks ago. Good to see you're back in there again. And you're sounding great. 10 over 9 here, southeast Ottawa.
Yeah, okay, Ron. And yeah, I thought your call was familiar there. And hey, I got a good memory, but it's pretty short. You know what I mean? when you get up there. Anyway, but you got a good signal here, Ottawa. Are you running any power this time, Ron? Were you running something like 400 watts last time over?
Yeah, Roger, yeah. I'm putting about 500 watts into a 40-meter inverted V doublet.
Oh, yeah, the doublets, they're good. They're good. 500 watts, well, that explains why you're coming in so good. And, yeah, we're just running 100 watts here. I don't have the amp on. I guess I should use it more often. But anyway, yeah, so your 500 watts, hey, I think that's all you need. You know, we had a contest group that we ran for many years, and we discovered anything over about 700 watts or 800 watts was a waste of time because it just caused interference amongst the people within the trailer, and you know, you didn't gain anything by doubling your power again and going to full legal limit. So you know, the 700, 800 watts there was plenty good enough. So that 500 watts is probably all you need there, Ron. I'll go ahead.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't want to spend too much money. It's a few $1,000 more just for a couple of watts there. So that's just crazy money. I'd probably do it with 100 watts, no problem. Alrighty, well, I won't keep you. There's probably a couple other stations calling in there. I just happened to come across and remembered that you have your net going here, so I wanted to let you know that you're sounding beautiful here southeast of Ottawa. Take care. This is Victor Echo 3, Hotel Alpha Bravo 73.
Okay, 7-3 there, Ron. Thanks for checking in and remembering that we're usually here. We're usually here whether it's a holiday or not, so depends. Anyway, yeah, the odd time we can't make it and nobody's here. Nobody's streaming the net there tonight, it looks like. So, yeah, he's probably on vacation there somewhere doing something. Anyway, I wonder if anybody else is out there wants to check in. Please go now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
Okay, we got a couple here, and I heard VA3 Charlie Juliet Zulu, and there was somebody else in there. Go ahead. Oh, very good. Yeah, very good. Okay, yeah, well, that's Tom in there, Chuck. So we'll turn over to Chuck there. I didn't think Chuck would be on here tonight, but he is. So go ahead there, Chuck.
VA3CJZ, good evening, Rick, and all on net, and everyone listening and watching on YouTube. Yes, Rick, I was a couple of minutes late. We ran the full hour on the Monday night accidental net, and so I got here, but you know, I heard other people that were checking in, and so I let them go first. And so thought I'd let you know we are streaming. You can add one call that I've got here. We've got a few people watching, but only one call sign. And that is Victor Alpha 3, Alpha Uniform Oscar. He says he's in Manitoulin Island. I believe it's coming up as Paul from Richmond Hill. So either he moved and didn't update his address on the QRZ there. I'm not sure, but that's the call. Rick, VA3, Alpha Uniform Oscar. Back to you.
All right, very good. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not sure if it's a Paul or not, but VA3ZOE, welcome aboard, and Manitoulin Island, that's good. Yeah, I might even be able to hear you. Depends on the band sometimes, so if you were actually on a radio. So anybody else on YouTube listening there, welcome aboard.
Okay, and this is a Monday holiday for us Canadians, and but we're still on here, and it sounds like Mike had a good experience with low traffic, and some of the some of the stores were open, and one of the stores he was in, he bought a flower pot for half price. So he was really good with that there. So anyway, yeah. So that's the situation around here for a Monday night, and a lot of rain. So anyway, so back to you, Chuck. What have you been doing there? Over.
Well, Rick, on Friday, we welcomed a new dog to our family. It's a rescue because these people were desperate to get rid of their dog. Apparently, it had nipped at the baby who just came home from the hospital, and so that was it. And then the owner tried to discipline the dog, and the dog bit him. So I said, "That's okay. That's okay. This is a different environment here. We'll take her in." And yeah, it's a 5-year-old, 5-year-old cockapoo. It's a cross between a Cocker Spaniel and a poodle, Rick. Uh, Hypoallergenic, and oh God, she's beautiful.
Okay, that must be a pretty small dog then, not too big. And yeah, well, you might have good luck with that. Good luck with that. So the dog is what, 5 years old, you think?
Oh, I know. We've got all the documentation with it. She's got all her shots, rabies, everything. Actually, just had them done a couple of weeks ago. And so, yeah, she's 5 years old and she's fixed. She's spayed. And so, no worries for us to do anything except for maybe give her a trim and over at the grooming center there once all her fur fills in. And they gave her a nice little trim for the summer. And it's not that small, Rick. It's about the size of a regular poodle. And but it's not a poodle, it's a cross. And I needed something small, right? Something we can pick up easily, and you sure can't pick up a 100-pound black lab. And me with my bad back, those dogs that can pull you around like nothing. So uh, we haven't taken this one out for a walk yet. She's still acclimating herself to the property here. I want her to uh, get comfortable here. Oh, and she's chipped, eh? She's microchipped. So I just transferred all the information over into my name today there, Rick. Back to you.
Oh, wow, that dog's got everything then. Dog's got everything. Okay, well, that's fantastic. Anyway, what vet do you use, or will you be using? Is there a vet somewhere around the center? One that's not too far away?
Well, there are vets around here, Rick, but the last time we went to the vet was with our dog Buddy, and that was up on Highway 6, I think. But this dog's vet is in Caledonia, and so I think we haven't discussed it yet. But I was thinking maybe we could go and check them out. I mean, the guy's been going there, plus they're cheaper when they're outside of the city.
Yeah, Roger on that. Okay, well, it sounds like you're all set, and congratulations for getting that dog. Anyway, yeah, you'll probably really enjoy it, and yeah, I mean, the dog, I forget what brand or what make it is, or what, what kind it is, but my daughter's got a dog that needs to be trimmed all the time, and, well, once a year or whatever at least, and but that dog is really, you know, she's 9 years old now, 9 or 10, 9 I think, and but anyway, really enjoyable dog, really smart too, and you know, so at first she did not like men. She had a woman owner, and then my daughter became her owner, but since then she took a shine to me. I don't know, I get along good with animals, and anyway, so yeah, every time my daughter visits and brings the dog with her, the dog goes crazy. So you know, likes to be petted and everything else. And real joy, though, even though the big fella here gets a little bit upset there sometimes. He's a jealous type German Shepherd. Okay, anyway, so let's see, say hello to Tom. I think he just gave you a report. I'm not sure who he was giving a report to, but Tom's got his radio out at the campsite there. See how well he's hearing you there. He was hearing Mike better than he was hearing me there. Over. Yeah, you're
about an S8 there. Okay there, Tom. Yeah, you're about an S8 over here too, which is my noise level. So you're just above the noise level there, Tom, but I can make you out. All right, back to you, Rick.
Okay, let's see if anybody else is out there. Last week we had Rita check in here. I called her Rita at first, but then I looked it up, and it's Ria, R-I-A, November 2, Papa Juliet, I think it was. Anyway, yeah, if she's around, maybe she'll check in. She couldn't get, nobody got in on Echolink this time. I think they maybe have a problem at the web, or at the repeater site, because on Friday night when I was on the Echolink, I talked to the guys on through NCF because I could not get my computer to work right on the Echolink, and then finally the repeaters, the computer started working fine. And then I noticed I lost receive on NCF, but it still showed it connected, so there was no receive audio on NCF on Friday night. But anyway, so I ended up doing it on the computer, and the NCF hung up at the normal time that it usually does. So anyway, if anybody is out there and you want to check in, please go now.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. How are you doing there? And I wondered, yeah, you got to tell us about your trip to Italy, and you know, don't bother.
VHF Repeater, Hamilton.
I gotta turn that down. Okay, yeah, leave the business part out. Tell us the good part.
Well, everything we had to do in Italy worked out fine. I set aside 3 days for our business activities, and we got it all done inside of, I would say, 3/4 of a day. So we had some downtime, and it was nice to tour around and see some of the old sites there. Got a good photograph, and other than that, it was a good trip. Certainly glad Canada is up against the long weekend, which allows me to get back to a normal rhythm with sleep patterns and stuff like that. So, just for now, Rick, a quick in and out, just to let you know that we're back in terra firma, and glad to see you running that. Nothing further from me.
Well, good to hear you, Mac, and I'm glad you're back there. So you're back to normal work. I guess today was a holiday for you. So, yeah, anyway, well, it should have been. And I'm glad you had a good time there in Italy. And tell me, when you're away like that, do you have, when you're going into restaurants and stuff like that, do you have trouble with the language, or do you pick up different things pretty quick there so that you can order what you want for food, whatever, something like that? Over?
Well, you know what? I do kind of acclimate to the people that I'm speaking with. Buonasera a tutti. So, yes, we do try to pick up a little bit of the language, at least so the people in the local area understands that we're giving it a try. So they seem to be very appreciative, and we try to have a couple of phrases in our back pocket just to make sure that everybody feels appreciated and we don't starve or get thirsty.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. Okay, Mac, we got Tom on here. He's out of the campsite there, and I wonder if he can give you a report. You can give him a report. So, V3MQ, are you listening? Can you hear Tom okay there? Go ahead. Or not Tom, I mean Mac.
I can hear Tom anywhere. He actually worked me when I was out at the Brantford Bell Alexander Grant Homestead today. So thanks for being another still a log there, Tom.
No problem.
Thanks, Tom. Very good. I'll turn it back to Rick. You've got some QRM coming in on the high side or the low side, so I'm sure where you're going to go. For me, we've got to sign off and bid you all on 73 VA3IMW. Back to you, Rick.
Okay, I lost my receipt for a minute, so I don't know what happened there. Did Tom check in there with you, Mac? Over?
Oh, yeah, I got him. No problem there. I can hear him no matter where he is. Like I said, he worked me when I was out in Brantford today. So, yeah. That's 7-3. Thanks for doing this one.
Okay, very good. And, I was getting a little bit of interference there. Came in when you guys were on there. There was somebody that was a half KC down from 7150, and something like that. They were a little bit off frequency for 7150, and so that's what we ended up here. Anyway, that's good, and good that Tom is getting out so well there. I think he's got a long wire. I'm not sure. Tom, can you fill us in what kind of antenna you got there? Over. 8040 N-Fed. Okay, is there anything different about that? Is it 80-foot length or 40-foot length? Okay, I seem to be getting a lot of interference here, and let's try this again on the other one and see if I'm hearing okay on it. So, anyway, yeah, we're getting a bit of interference here. I don't know if somebody's still close to us or what. Anyway, try that again, Tom. I lost you. Okay, the 49 to 1 down. Does that make it really easy to tune?
Oh, yeah, really easy.
Okay, that's good. So what kind of tuner have you got on, or are you just using the tuner in the radio there, over?
I'm just using the radio to tune it.
Okay, well, that's great. That's working for you so well. Okay, so let's see if there's anybody else out there now that I can hear. Yeah, I lost some. I was getting interference. I went checking around and then I lost the sight, I guess. Anyway, so some of you guys I'm hearing great direct. Tom, you're right on the edge of my noise, and I can hear you better on the SDR. So, you know, that's the trouble with living down in the city here. My noise level is actually pretty good tonight, but I don't know. You're like you're right on the edge, so it makes it hard to make out everything you're saying. You know, without going to the SDR. The SDR is very, very good as long as it's working all right. Okay, let's see if anybody else is out there, and we're clear with Tom VE3MQ for the time being, and clear with Mac VA3IMW, and thanks for all your information there, Mac. Okay, let's see who else is out there wants to join in our net. This is VE3 Bravo Kilowatt for Hamilton Amateur Radio Club. You do not have to be a member. Anybody anywhere, please go now.
Victor Echo 3, Charlie Sierra Yankee, non-member.
Okay, there's two of you at once here. On November 3, give me your call again. Did I hear November 3? No, I guess not. Okay, try it again. Okay, well, I couldn't, I heard two people at once, and so, Paul, if you're in there, go ahead.
Okay, hi, yeah, Victor Echo 3, Charlie Sierra Yankee, good evening, Rick, and everybody. I wasn't sure if you were talking to me or not. Carry on.
Yeah, my receive is very weird today. I'm receiving you direct, very good there, Paul. So, anyway, and I could have swore there was somebody else came in with you there, and I thought it was a November something. There was somebody else checking in. Go ahead.
Can you hear me, Paul?
Chuck, did you hear anybody else?
Yes, I did hear someone doubling with VE3 Charlie Sierra Yankee, but I didn't really pay attention to the call. But there was two people at once there. Is there another party wishing to check in? Please come now. Oh, they must have left there, Rick.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, well, anyway. Okay, sorry about that, Paul. Anyway, so what have you been up to? Have you been doing any DX on the weekend there, over?
No, I haven't. I've been repairing things around here and getting, errors, and it's all the powering and the batteries and all that nonsense. So that's what I've been focused on for the last week and a half or so. Boring stuff. I was hearing several signals in there, but they're all low level. and some of them appear to be just slightly off frequency. So I'm not sure what's going on, but as long as you can hear me, that's good. Good evening, Chuck. VE3ZOE.
Hey, good evening there, Paul. Yeah, the waterfall here is showing a lot of activity around us.
I don't know. I wonder if that's VA3 Charlie Papa. Is that you there? Go ahead.
CW.
Now, whoever was on CW, try it again.
I hear that too.
I'm not hearing nothing. I'm not hearing any CW either. So, yeah, anyway. Wow. Yeah, so somebody was doing CW right on top of you there, Paul. So I didn't really catch what you were saying there. Try it again.
I was just saying that I've just been working on things around here that people really aren't that interested in. Batteries, power systems, mistakes I made, etc., etc. So I haven't been on the radio that much. Talked to Mark a couple of nights ago. Talked to Al a couple nights ago. Talked to Walt a little while ago. But yeah, just local chit-chat. No DX story.
Yeah, did you happen to check out 10 meters at all on the weekend there, over?
No, not in particular. I know the bands were open. I heard a whole ton of Americans in there, but I have very little interest in talking to them anymore. Sorry, Rick.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, anyway. Hey, I checked in. I got to tell you about talking to Americans. I checked into a 220 net. Somebody had they had it up on the Burlington 220 machine, and I checked in there one time, and I was the only Canadian there, and you know, I didn't really feel that welcome. You know, he was calling me KE3 instead of VE3. You know. BK, I don't know how he got that, but anyway, yeah, anyway, he gave me a chance to talk, and so I thought, well, okay, well, 220 net, even though they're coming through the Livestream or, you know, the whatever they've got on that Burlington machine, and anyway, you know, this was on Friday night right before the TechNet starts. So anyway, well, that, you know, you know, I was just an unfamiliar voice probably. Anyway, so that's how it goes. But anyway, I thought 10 meters. I never did get to check it, and Mike was saying he never checked it either to see if it was open. But you know, all you heard was Americans in there, you know, it was probably just north-south. And sometimes when the band does not open, you know, it's going to be the same for everybody, and you maybe check, you know, your local guys are going to give you contacts, and that's probably all you're going to get there, over.
Yeah, you're probably right. As far as sporadic E for 10 meters is concerned, and that's the main mode of operation these days, dxmaps.com has a very good map that shows whether there's conditions or not for sporadic E in the area here. So, excuse me, you can always check that out. But Mark also reported that one night a bunch of people were all coming in together, and Mark and I, one night, we were just chatting. It was around 10 p.m., and we had people from Minnesota and Wisconsin and Illinois and the upper Midwest coming in, so a little bit of midnight sporadic heat. So you never know.
So were you guys on 400 at that time?
Yes, we were on 28.40.
Yeah, that's probably why you got them. So was that on the weekend or was that during the week?
I don't know what the difference is anymore now that I'm retired.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. Yeah, anyway. Okay, enough of that. And where are we here? Oh, we got 12 minutes to go before we go to 10 meters. Anyway, this is Hamilton Amateur Radio Club Net. You do not have to be a club member to join in. And we're open up for anybody, anywhere, can check in. Our friends south of the border as well. And, you know, last week we had Rhea check in, so I don't know whether she's around or not, but anyway, she's more than welcome to check in at all. And also, this week we had VE3 Hotel Alpha Bravo was from near Ottawa. He's near Ottawa, and he was running about 500 watts. He just happened to come by and saw that we were there, so we checked in again. Anyway, great signal with his 500 watts. Ottawa, I guess Ottawa comes in here pretty good. Anyway, so anybody anywhere wants to check into the net, we're on a holiday here in Canada, but anybody anywhere can check in. Please go now. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you. VE3MQ, go ahead. I don't know. Paul, can you hear Tom?
Is that who that is, MQ? Okay, well, I heard the VE3 part clear, and then it went all muddled, because I don't know whether his audio dropped or conditions faded, or I'm not quite sure. So I can hear him, but I can't hear him well enough to copy what he's saying. Back to you, Rick.
Yeah, okay. Well, tell him I'm on at the trailer, Rick.
Okay, I didn't catch what he said, Tom. He said he can't hear you good enough to really copy you there. So what did you say again?
He's at the trailer.
Yeah, Roger, you're at the trailer. I know that. Anyway, so you're rating this noise, I guess, floor, and you know it's like being in the city there. Like at least HF, I don't know if you get a high noise level on HF. You don't really have an antenna for that on the low bands, but we sure get more noise here, even though right now it's not too bad. Anyway, so did you copy all that there, Tom? Over? Okay, very good. Okay, so thanks for that, Tom. And okay, and Paul there, I guess we'll work some more there on 10 meters. And anyway, yeah, tonight's been kind of weird there with the noise. I'm getting some static noises from the SDR, and some of the signals are coming in really good on direct. And so, you know, I can hear you better on direct. Tom is right, I can't hear him. He's right on the edge there of my noise, so I can't hear him direct, but I can hear him on the SDR, you know, at times. Right now he must have his audio cranked because it sounds not too bad. I can actually understand him. So, okay, let's see if anybody else is out there before we get to the top of the hour. Top of the hour, we usually go to 10 meters, so 28,485. Anybody anywhere, please go now.
VE3RYI.
Well, VE3RYI, how are you doing there?
I'm doing okay. I hear Paul, I hear Tom, I hear everybody. No problem. I think VE3IOW may have been trying to check in, but there was a November 2 checking in there a little while ago that you heard partial. I forget the other letter, but it was a November 2 something Delta, I think it was, on that. But, yeah, so we're back at home till tomorrow. tomorrow evening we'll probably head back out to the trailer. Back to you, Rick.
Okay, very good. Well, yeah, November 2, like Rhea checked in there before, and I don't know if it was her or not. I thought I heard November 3, but Rhea's call is November 2, Radio Japan. So if she's up there, go ahead, Rhea. Yeah, I didn't hear her come back anyway, and Chuck tried to. So, okay, so you're home, and so what kind of signal you got on Tom there? Go ahead.
He's hitting 8 S units. Audio's a little on the low side, but we get him, no problem. The guy that's down 1 KC, or down 1, he's just making it more difficult to hear anything.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, I heard him before, and I don't know why they do that. Maybe they're just crowing us in or something. Because somebody was not on 7150, they were on 749.37 or something like that. Yeah, they're off a half a KC, so that's why we came up here. And when we first started 153, we were fine. So anyway, if anybody came in there, they didn't check to see if they were going to cause any interference, I guess. And digital, when that happens, when we're on 7100, that's understandable because like CW, there's an offset there, so they may not exactly hear us there. Anyway, but okay, yeah, the other guy that was there, I'm glad you heard him too. Anyway, yeah, he was causing interference. I couldn't make out everything. He was coming in there when Mac was on here too. So anyway, well, okay, Mark. So you've been enjoying it. So did you ever get anything all set up there? You were talking about putting a wire up in the tree and all that kind of stuff. Did you get any of that done?
Nah. Johnny, when I get mobile out of bed, it's too dang hot to do anything. Other than maybe take the dog for a walk and then just get back and get into the air-conditioned trailer again. But on that, but I still got lots of things to do. I got to repair a panel where electrical plug is. Got to do that. There's so many other things I can do on it. But yeah, we'll get one up. Well, was it Saturday? If we didn't come home, I was thinking, I'll throw a wire up, just sit up on the picnic table and see what kind of noise level, see if I get the same kind of noise that Tom say he's getting. So just more of the reference of what I'm going to be getting into. But yeah, I'm in no rush. Like I come home. If anything, Garnet dropped me off the manual for the Flex 67 and got reading that, and that just basically pointed you to the Smart SDR manual, and I thought he was giving me a good manual. It was only 47 pages, 48 pages. And this reference that sent me to it was 284 pages. It was like, oh, well, this is more of a manual. So I've been reading that and learning a lot more about this Flex 6700.
Oh, what I do is play it by ear, and then when I find something I need, then I look in the manual. Yeah, that's the way I've always been. See where you can figure it out, and then when you do it the hard way, and you learn the hard way, then you don't forget. But when you have to do a specific task, and you have to look in the manual, then you remember that too. But anyway, good that you got a concise manual for it.
Question.
Go ahead.
I was wondering if either one of you guys could tell me what Tom's antenna looks like and its orientation.
Tom, what's the shape of your antenna? What is it? Hey, Rick, turn on your amplifier. Give that guy one down. Give him some noise.
Yeah, well, I'll have to wait for that. So, I won't bother. I would just go there and get him back, eh? Anyway, yeah, I hear him. Okay, Tom, are you still in there? Tom, we want to know about your antenna. You said it was a 4080 long wire with a 49-to-1 balance, and that sounds kind of weird to me, but anyway, so Tom, how is your antenna oriented there, and are you still with us? Over?
I don't think he's with us. So if I'm correct, Paul, it's in like a C shape. He's got coax coming out of his bathroom door over to the far side of his lot, and goes along a bunch of trees back over towards the other side of his lot, and then going back beside the trailer. That's what the shape, I believe. And it would be, say, a C. The open of the C would be, I'm saying, to the north.
Is it predominantly horizontal?
Yeah, pretty much. Mostly horizontal, not much vertical.
Okay, very good. So that gives me an idea. What do you estimate the height would be? 20
the net
feet?
usually ends around 9 p.m. and then everybody goes to 10 meters.
Probably around 10.
28.485.
Maximum maybe 20 feet, yeah?
Okay,
Who are you talking to? I'm talking to VE3CSY, Paul.
Oh, I think there was some confusion. Kilo Golf 2, Romeo Golf. Sorry, I thought you were talking to me. 7-3.
Well, hold on a minute.
Hold on, come on back. Kilo, you didn't catch your call. This is VE3RYI, Hamilton. It's Hamilton Radio Club. They have a net, give or take, around this frequency.
Oh, okay. VE3 something RY, VRY or something like that. Sorry about that. This is Kilo Germany 2, Radio Germany. Yeah, there's a lot of hams in Hamilton. One of our good friends up there, Dave in Hamilton, one of our good friends from the Canadian American Net is up in Hamilton. I won't hold it. I'm operating 100 watts to a remote station on my iPhone. Over.
Roger. Well, you're definitely doing a good job. The call is Victor Echo 3, Radio Yankee India. Name is Mark, Mike Alpha Radio Kilo. And you're peaking 20 over. Into Hamilton here. I'm down off the Niagara Escarpment in the east end. VE3BK is Rick, and he is the net controller. I'll hand you back over to him, but you sounded good, Justin. I'll put you in my personal log, and I'll hand it over to Rick. VE3BK, take it, Rick.
Yeah, okay, Justin, and Kilowatt 2, or Kilowatt Golf 2 Radio Germany, you're coming in here really good into Hamilton, so through your remote there. And Dave, are you talking about Dave, VA3CP? He's involved with parks on the air quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't think it's that Dave, but a different Dave. I'm trying to remember what his subjects are. Gosh, there's another Dave, but both of them, I guess, do parts on the air also. But yeah, in the morning I go on the Canadian American Net, and He's also a CW operator, if that rings a bell. But yeah, thanks for checking me in. I'm just getting my remote station ready for work. I'm going to work. I work nights, and during my breaks or whatnot, I'll get on the radio and have a look around and stuff. But I'm still home right now. But thanks for checking me in, and you guys are really zooming in here. Everybody's 20 over, and the first gentleman, I think it was Mark, was 25 over, so or 30 over. No, 25 over exactly. So very good signals, and you're 25 over also. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Justin. The name here is Rick, and anyway, you're on your phone working a remote. Where's your remote?
Yeah, my remote is in Albany, New York. Albany, New York, the New York state capital.
Oh, great, yeah. Yeah, I used to, near Albany, yeah, there was, my uncle, who was, not with us anymore, of course, he had a Christian camp somewhere in the Adirondacks, and I don't think it was far from Albany. But anyway, that was a long time ago. It might not even exist anymore, for all I know. Anyway, well, you take care, and you're more than welcome to join in on our net anytime. We're usually on 7150 on Monday nights between 8 and 9 Eastern Standard Time, between 0 and 1, and usually at 9 o'clock we go off to 10, so you've just got us about a little past the hour, but you're more than welcome anytime to join in here there, Justin. So good signal up here too. Kilowatt Germany, Kilowatt Germany 2, Radio Germany, 73 for now there, and on your file there, Justin, V3BK.
Okay, thank you very much, and thank you to all on the net. I hope you guys have a great net and a good evening. You guys have a fine business night. 7-3, thanks for letting me say hello, and I'll try to remember to come back on Monday at this time, somewhere around 7150 or close to. So take care for now. This is Kilo Golf 2, Romeo Golf.
I have 73. Don't work too hard tonight on your work shift. Okay, we're going to clear up and go to 10 meters. So anybody that's hanging around, if you want to go to 10, 2845, we're going to QSY V3BK.
Okay, let's see if we can go find him on 28,485.
Well, it's working great for you then.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's been working in line at Walmart since I've rearranged it. I used to have it that the ends were on the east side, and it was up high, up the top.
very good. I hear you.
What's going on here? Welcome to the zoo. All right.
That's weird. Yeah, so basically it runs, what, east-west?
No idea. On the shape of a C. So, he's probably got lobes like we couldn't figure out, so. And then he probably got dead spots as well, so. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. It's a C. I've seen the coax going out, and I've seen the balance over towards the far side of the lot from the trailer, and the wire going up in the tree, and I think it goes up and then across over, I would say it's like the driveway, and then down the other tree line behind the trailer, so.
VE3ZOE.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, Rick, I can just, barely hear you. I don't even know what's going on.
Turn the power up a bit, Rick.
Okay, I think I gotta move my beam a little bit there. So, Paul, can you hear me a little better? Anyway, yeah, okay there, Paul. I can hear you, Paul, but I guess you couldn't hear me too well. Anyway, yeah, I said go ahead, and what Mark was talking about was the orientation of Tom's antenna again.
Yeah, okay, it's a little better, Rick, but that beam is, I don't know, it's weird. Your signal comes up and then goes down, then it comes up and it goes down. So I'll do my best to listen intently. Just a couple of questions, Mark, additional questions. How high is his balun off the ground? And what is it? What balun did he use?
I gotta say it's 10, 15 feet up, maybe. I don't really know. I'm thinking it was in a red box. One that you buy, MFJ ones or something like that. And then the wire goes up, gradual incline, up 20, 25 feet along the tree line there, and then it crosses over the driveway at the end of the trailer, the beginning of the trailer, and then into that bush. Now, I didn't see exactly if it was how far it went along the bushes behind the trailer. I believe that's where it got cut. When they trimmed the trees, they trimmed the wire for them as well.
Yeah, I know. I still laugh about that when I think about it. So how long is the wire? Any idea? 70 feet? It's probably a small lot, so I'm going to guess 70 feet.
Yeah, probably like that. I think it was the length for 80 meters, and they cut something like 15 feet of it off. So, yeah, probably around 70 feet, if that.
Okay, so in the balun, this is just something that MFJ made, and he just bought it, okay? Do you know what it is? Is it a 9-to-1, 49-to-1?
49-to-1.
49-to-1.
He's using a 49-to-1 balun, and the antenna is 15 to 20 feet off the ground, and it's basically 70 feet long, so that would be quarter wave on 80 meters, half wave on 20. No, sorry, quarter wave on 80 meters, half wave on 40 meters.
Yeah. But then it had, like I said, it was originally an 80 meter that would do all the bands, but they got 15 feet cut off, so so it's not really a quarter wave anymore.
Hello.
That probably serves him better. Good evening, Al. So one more question. What did he do about a counterpoise?
I don't think he has.
So he's using the radiation off the outside of the coax as his counterpoise. Well, certainly it works, but he could put a choke at the appropriate length, the coax, and make it into a 1/16th wavelength for whatever band that he wants to tune this to. 40 meters, I think, is what he's going for half wave. He's using the wrong balun, and he's using a balun. He needs to use a unit, and 49:1 is an insanely high ratio because the impedance of that antenna isn't anywhere close to 2,500 ohms. I mean, it's not even a fifth that. So we'll discuss in a minute. But good evening, Alan.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to break into your conversation. I was just wondering what the heck happened to the net on what is it? I don't even remember the frequency. The club's got that as a goddamn secret too now. So I tuned around, couldn't hear anybody. So what happened? I hope nothing's wrong with Rick.
Oh no, I'm here, and you gotta listen. Turn your dial and listen. You couldn't find us. What? We were on 7153.
Oh well, I didn't find you. Americans everywhere. Oh, I couldn't find you. Didn't know where you were. What in hell, Rick, has gone wrong